a NASCAR moment. Chances are Ken Squire has seen it and likely given that moment a soundtrack with his voice. But with so much history, a part of his history, what could possibly stand out? Ken Squire takes us back through his Indianapolis Motor Speedway memories.
Indianapolis. So what's the deal about race number 20 on the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series? Well, here's how one race lover discovered Indianapolis. As a kid, dragged around a half-mile fairgrounds where Dad was involved in calling horse racing, there was a golden moment at most large fairs when daredevil drivers and bullet-nosed, bobtailed, open-cockpit streamliners will duel danger in every turn. Indianapolis Speedway stars right here in front of your grandstand. Every Memorial Day, I developed a serious sickness year after year, had to forsake the family picnic, stay home to recuperate, listening to Sid Collins on the radio, describing the greatest spectacle in sport, the Indianapolis 500. Who needed tales of King Arthur and that round table stuff when one had Knights of the Roaring Road on their perilous quest? Rex Mays, the great Ted Horn, and the Iron Duke, Duke Nayland, and Bettenhausen, and Hurtubise, and Rutland. They were cut in the hero image, and they made Indianapolis everything we wanted to believe in. And Indianapolis had an attitude that created the Daytona International Speedway. Bill France used to talk about pit-stooging Joel Thorne at Indy in the 30s. In the 40s, crafted a new version of American auto racing, NASCAR. Indy reacted by turning a cold shoulder to Bill France into what they considered the Wild Bunch, even as they were rapidly gaining popularity. One year, Bill was asked to leave the grounds at Indy. Leave he did, and miraculously built his own 2.5-mile Daytona track, fulfilling his own vision of what racing could be. And over the next 40 years, the France family fine-tuned NASCAR into the giant sports entertainment that challenged the Indianapolis tradition. Now, for years it had been said the stock cars would never run at Indy. But times change, and people change. No better example than Tony George, son of IndyCar driver Elmer George, the grandson of Tony Holman, that major force in advancing the Indianapolis 500. This Tony George broke with 85 years of Indy tradition. In 1994, Tony George gave NASCAR stock cars their day at the Brickyard.
Sports world are focused at this moment on Indianapolis, Indiana. A new tradition begins as the green flag is about to come out to signal the beginning of the inaugural Brickyard 400.
And NASCAR reciprocated with a dramatic duel over the final laps until with 4 to go, Ernie Irvan cut down a tire. A young sophomore, Jeff Gordon, claimed victory at the track which had been his focus like for so many others since childhood. The stock car heroes had been new names to Indy, deserving names established as equal to, important as, those Memorial Day 500 heroes. Gordon, Earnhardt, Jarrett, Rudd, Labonte, Elliott, Harvick, Johnson, Stewart. They're part of the Indianapolis Hero Pantheon. NASCAR stock car stars who won at Indianapolis, where the great racers are valued, recognized, and remembered.
And Larry Mack is back with us, and you were there the